Hello, my name is Angel, and I will be talking about the book Freedom from Fear by David M. Cagney. In Chapter 20, The Battle for the Northwest Europe. This book explored the history of the U.S. during the Great Depression and World War II, and this review will be focused on the Battle of Northwest Europe and covering key battles from D-Day to the defeat of Nazi Germany. I will be summarizing the key event, discussing about the event he used, and evaluate how well he presents his important historical moment. The Battle of Northwest Europe was an important part of the war. There are many key events which happened after D-Day in June 1944. On June 6, 1944, there was a huge moment in the war. Over 150,000 Allied troops landed on the beach of Normandy in France. It was dangerous and German soldiers were waiting and many men lost their lives that day. But the Allies fight through, and this gave them a way to move deeper into Europe. The liberation of Paris. By August 1944, the Allies made it to Paris, and the city had been under Nazi control for 4 years, and people were desperate to be free. The French resistance and a group of brave citizens had helped fighting back. And after many days of battles, the Germans finally surrounded the city, and the streets are filled with their celebration and people cheering, waving flags, and welcoming their liberators. The next event is the Battle of the Bulge in December 1944. This event is the Germany's last big surprise attack. The Nazi hit the Allied hard in Belgium, and the battle took place in a freezing, snowing condition. It was one of the hardest fights for American soldiers, and the Germans almost break through, but in the end, the Allies held strong and pushed them back. Finally, in March 1945, the Allies crossed the Rhine River into Germany, and this was a big deal because it means that Nazis were running out of place to defend, and the Allies moved quickly and taking cities after cities. Just 2 months later, in May 1945, Germany surrounded and the war in Europe was over. Next, I'll be talking about the author's argument. Kennedy argued that winning the war in Northwest Europe wasn't easy and the Allies had to overcome a lot of challenges. The Allies faced big problems like bad weather, not enough supplies, and tough German defense. They deal a lot with the weather, like when the rain, snow, and muddy roads made it hard to move the troops and equipment. In the book, the author discussed how leaders like General Eisenhower had to carefully manage resources and producing tons of tanks, planes, and supplies, which keep the war effort going. He supported his argument with a lot of research, including stories from people who lived through the event and military documents. The book is not just only about the military strategy, but also focus on the people's experiences. One strength of this book is how the author mixed the military history with the picture of the war and showing how everyone's effort matters in the final victory. He also talks about how tough decisions that had to be made during the war, and the book covers a lot of different viewpoints and stories. So it is a little bit hard and complicated to understand. In conclusion, Freedom from Fear is a book about the Battle of Northwest Europe. And the author explains not only how the military works, but also the leadership, sacrifice, and choice that have to be decided for the result of the war. It is an important and valuable book for anyone who is interested in World War II, and it shows the courage of both soldiers and civilians who fight for freedom. This book is for anyone who wants to understand this key moment in history. Thank you.